Hi everyone. Today I just wanted to share with you what I do with the Perfect Pearls. The Perfect Pearls, in case you don't know, are these little pots of shimmery powder that are made by Ranger. And basically they come with a little pad of perfect medium, and you can stamp an image and go over it with the Perfect Pearls and you're left with a lovely shimmery outline to your stamped image. You can also put them into the mini misters with a little bit of water and make your own shimmer sprays. And that one's just got the Perfect Pearl in it, and this one's got a little bit of gold. And you can spray those on anything, paper, crema, ribbon, anything, everything, makes everything lovely and shimmery. So what I do with mine is I make shimmery paints. So I have some here that I have made ready to go whenever I need them, and you can do all your different colours, and it's a lot cheaper than buying those pots of ready-made shimmery paint, and I can't get them in my local craft store anyway, so I have to be a little bit inventive. So I keep them in these little cosmetic pots that I got from the local pharmacy, intent on downsizing your cosmetics for travel, I guess. And they keep really well in there, and you can just take them out whenever you need them, and they give you nice glossy shimmery paint. So the other thing I do with them is I make up some spray inks, and I add the Perfect Pearl to them, and you get a lovely shimmery spray that you can use to dye lace and again paper and cremas and all sorts of nice things. And the third thing I do with it is I mix it with Beauty, the ultra thick embossing enamel, and this is the clear one, and it actually gives your Beauty a lovely shimmer once the image is embossed and heat set, and it also tints the Beauty, so you can make your own custom coloured embossing powders. I think is really cool. So basically the first one I'm going to do is the shimmery paint. So I use the Folk Art acrylic paint meant for crafts, and this is really cheap, and nearly every craft store has it, but you can use any kind of fluid acrylic that you want. So I just have it here in a little pot, and you're going to take your Perfect Pearls and you just dip your brush into it. Just a little bit at the end of your brush, and don't be afraid to dip the paint in there because it's only going to take up the powder, it's not going to leave paint in your powder pot. So you can mix it up, and just make sure that it's really well mixed, and these keep really well in the pots, so you have like the paint made up ready to use whenever you want. And so you can mix the colours of the paint as well and have any colour that you want or need for a project, rather than going out buying a shimmery paint and coming back to use it. Excuse me. So that's it. That's your shimmery paint. Really simple, and it's really nice when you use it on your paper. When it goes on wet like this, you can't really see, but once it's dried, it dry in, and you're left with a really lovely shimmery glossy paint. And I use this on everything, absolutely everything, my art journal, my mini books, and my ATCs, everything. And you probably won't be able to see it properly with the camera, I'm not sure what the light is like, but yeah, it's lovely and shimmery. And like I said, you can do it any colour that you have or any colour that you want. Basically it's really versatile. That's the first one. And then the second one, we have the paint. So basically all I've done with these is I've put an empty spray bottle and I've filled it up with water from my jug, and I've taken this Artist acrylic ink. Now there's a lot of videos going around using the re-inkers and whatnot, but I don't have access to the re-inkers either. My local craft store does not stock them, but they do have the Artist ink, and you just shake it up and it comes with a little dropper bottle, and I use these in my art journals anyway, so I have them on hand. The other thing as well is that if you didn't have these, you can actually dilute down the acrylic paint with water to create a wash, and that'll keep in the bottle and it won't separate. That's what I've done with this one. This brown is just acrylic paint, and you can see the Perfect Pearls that foam to the bottom there. So you just shake this up whenever you need it, and you literally have a lovely shimmery spray to use on your projects. It's like the Glimmer Mists basically, but again, I don't have access to Glimmer Mists in my craft store, so that's what I have. And you can use it to dye your lace or do whatever you want with it. It's really cool. And then the last thing is the Yeti. So you're just taking your empty pot of Yeti, whoops, and you just tip some in, and you add your Perfect Pearls to it. So I'm going to use the pearl here because I already have a gold one ready made up. And you just dip your paintbrush in and mix it up. Once that's done, then you can stamp your image, and I'm just using a clear embossing powder here. You just stamp your image, shake over your Yeti. You can already see how shimmery and shiny it is, even with the powder not even heat set yet. And knock it off. Just leave it for later. And I'm going to just get your heat to piece out of the way. And there you go. Now that it's set, you have this. It's turned your Yeti a shimmery kind of a silver colour, so it's not exactly clear anymore. It's kind of silver, and this one turns out a real kind of a vintage gold antique look, which I love. So they're just my 3 techniques for using Perfect Pearls with things that you already have in your craft room. So try it out and let me know how you get on.